Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am in a very bright and bubbly mood this morning because the sun is shining and it just puts me in the best mood. I have just been sitting downstairs having my morning coffee in the sunshine, my new morning routine. I water all of my flowers and I sit out and just enjoy being outside. I listen to the sound of birds. Our pigeon that is in our wisteria, which a few of you have been like, be careful because they will make a mess. I'm aware. I am very aware that they're going to make a mess, but he and she, because there's a couple pigeon, two pigeons together, have already been incubating some eggs, so we can't move them on now. So I'm going to wait until the babies are all grown up, they've all flown away, and the mum abandons the nest, and then we're going to try and discourage them from from making another nest there, because the wisteria is not sturdy. I'm actually a little bit worried about them, because especially when the wind gushes, the whole wisteria just flaps about, and I don't think it's very safe. So thank you for your words of warning, but yeah, it's just so nice to sit outside in nature. I know it's just like a little garden, but it's so lovely. So I've been put in the best mood. I'm someone who seriously gets affected by the weather, seriously gets affected by the sunshine. I have really severe SAD. Definitely would say that I have SAD. In winter, I do struggle quite a lot. I struggle with productivity, I struggle with my mood, and I actually find that my SAD really does present itself a lot in summer as well, because obviously you're used to it being sunny and you're used to it being nice weather, and so on the days when it's not, it kind of hits you a bit harder. It was quite grey and miserable yesterday, and I literally was moping around all morning like, I don't like it. I want the sun to come back. And Alex was loving it. He is such a winter baby at heart. Like, he loves the rain, he loves the sound of it, he loves being cozy inside, and he kept being like, oh my goodness, I'm having the best time, I'm loving this. And I was like, no, I want the sun to come back out. I don't enjoy the rain. So I'm in a much better mood this morning because I've been able to have my morning coffee outside and really enjoy the sunshine. Although you definitely wouldn't know it from my outfit that I'm enjoying the sunshine or that I'm loving the summer vibes, because I've gone for an all black look today, but I'm just wearing the comfiest shirt dress from Amazon Fashion. I recently showed you guys this in my Amazon Fashion haul video, and so many of you shopped it. It's such a gorgeous shirt dress. I do find with a lot of Amazon Fashion pieces, they don't style them up that well on the website, so sometimes things might look like not really your style. You might think like, oh, like you're not that keen on it, and then I order the things, I take them home, I try them on, and I love how they look. So I'm really glad that I took a chance with this shirt dress because I love it. My favourite thing about it is it's got this like pin detail here, so it really cinches you in at the waist. You could always add a belt to it if you wanted to, but it doesn't need it. Like, look at how lovely that waist detail is. It looks so expensive. This to me looks Reese. Like, it really looks expensive, and it also comes in white and another colour, so I'll link it down below. I think I need to order myself the white so that I look a little bit more summery, but I just wanted to go for a bit of an all black look today. I've got my black June sandals on and my June slides, which I am loving so much. I'm wearing them non-stop at the moment. It's just super comfy, and they go really nicely with this dress, and I've got quite a fun day planned, so I just wanted to wear something comfortable but a little bit elevated, a little bit smarter for what I've got planned today. Okay, so I've just come downstairs because I have just had a delivery arrive. It's probably the biggest beauty haul that I've ever done. It's so big and so heavy that I literally do not have the muscle power to take it upstairs, especially not after doing PT. Do you know what's so ironic about like doing training sessions and doing personal training is that I work my upper body, my arms so much, I can't carry anything for like the next 3 days. So I have got some bits to show you from Elemis, which I'm so excited to unbox and show you. I have basically done the biggest Elemis haul in the history of the world, so I thought I would show you the pieces that have arrived. I'm so excited to give all these bits a try, test them out, see what I think. So I'm going to start with the Elemis Pro Collagen Super Serum. Now, I've heard really good things about this. I love a serum. You guys know that I love a serum. I feel like they really do affect my skin. I feel like when it comes to my skin, I'm quite specific about, like, my skin is a little bit, my skin's a bit of a fancy bitch. She doesn't like anything too much, she doesn't like anything too rich, she doesn't like too many products on there. Like, I have to be quite careful with what I kind of use, and I usually find that like 1 or 2 serums is more than enough for me. And I've heard really good things about the Pro Collagen range from Elemis. This is the Pro Collagen Super Serum Elixir. It's an anti-wrinkle concentrate, and a lot of them do say that, and I'm not really one that needs to worry too much about wrinkles. However, it is nice to kind of be a bit preemptive. I don't really smell anything, but it's like a really lovely, just like a bit of a clear serum and a little bit oh, now I can smell it. Oh, that smells lovely. A little bit goes quite a long way. It's a little bit greasy, a little bit oily, but I do quite like that in a serum. I love the scent of that. That smells like a spa. Oh, I love the look of that. Really excited to give that a try when I do my skincare tonight. We then have the Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. Now, one thing I've definitely learned recently is that I'm a balm cleanser kind of a gal. I think I mentioned when I was away in Ibiza that the jelly cleanser was just not one for me. It really dried out my skin. It really stripped like the natural oils, and like I felt like it was stripping off my makeup instead of gently removing my makeup. And I feel like a balm cleanser is so much better for me. It's also a bit of a lazy girl technique in the sense of I use a balm cleanser to take off my eye makeup, to take off everything. And I've been using the Clinique Take the Day Off cleanser for so long, and I wanted to try something new. I loved the Kate Somerville cleanser. Really loved that Exfoliate cleanser, I think it was. And I wanted to give this a try because I've had some really good things. Got a lot of things from the Pro Collagen range, so I hope you're ready. Next we have the Pro Collagen Marine Cream, which sounds really lovely. It's an anti-wrinkle hydrating day cream. And I also picked up the night cream, I believe. I did indeed. Elemis Pro Collagen Night Cream, Anti-Wrinkle Hydrating Night Cream. So we've got one for during the day, one for at night. Really excited to give those a go. Honestly, everyone raves about the Pro Collagen range, and I've seen a lot of people talking about collagen. Like, I feel like it's really had a resurface of the importance of collagen in your skin. So it's something I really want to focus on. We then have the Pro Collagen Summer Bloom Cleansing Balm. So I think this is just a slightly different cleansing balm to the last one. Really excited to give that a go. I feel like so ready for a skin refresh. I feel like I've been using the same products for quite a long time, and I'm just so ready to change up my skincare routine, try something new, and just give my skin a real refresh. Next we have the Pro Collagen Rose Hydro Mist. I love a face mist in summer. I feel like they're so lovely. I've been using an Oskia one for quite a long time now, and I just feel like they're such a nice way to like add a little bit of hydration, give your skin a little drink throughout the day. Obviously you can spray it over makeup, so I thought that would be a really lovely one to try. And I think that's everything from the Pro Collagen range. So next I picked up the Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Pads, which sound really nice. They're basically skin smoothing pads. So I think it's like a little bit of like a quick, you know, if you just want like a real refresh of your skin. All it says is smooth pad over the face in a circular motion. Don't put it in your eyes. Do not put it in your eyes. So I thought that might be really nice to give a try when I'm having like a good old pamper night. We then have the Elemis Gentle Rose Exfoliator. I'm really loving my exfoliators at the moment. I've been using a Lizelle one recently, and I feel like it really does make a difference. It really helps at just kind of like refining my pores and just making sure there's no like grime or grub left on my skin. Like if ever I feel like my skin starts to get a bit congested, just use a little exfoliator, and I feel like it really does to kind of refresh it. I keep saying refresh, but you know what I mean? Like it just kind of what's the word? Restarts it, if that makes sense. So I thought this would be a really nice one. It's like a nice gentle one. I do have quite sensitive skin, so I have to be quite careful what exfoliators I use. I can't use anything too harsh. I've definitely found some of the skincare products I've used have just been far too harsh. Like it depends on which brand you go for, but Drunk Elephant definitely have way harsher products, a lot like stronger products. I feel like brands like Elemis, Liz Earle, places like that, Elizabeth Arden, they're a bit gentler and a bit more kind of like wearable in my opinion. So next we have the Elemis Peptide Eye Recovery Cream. Now you guys know I'm quite specific about the creams that I like to use on my eyes, so I thought I would give this a little bit of a try. I'm gonna give it a try at night first, just to kind of like make sure that I like it. So it says that it helps deliver younger looking eyes around the clock. Dark shadows and puffiness appear reduced. So on the days when I've not had a lot of sleep, this is gonna be the one for me. Now this is one that I've had some really good things about, and this feels like a real luxury moment. This is the Japanese Camellia Body Oil Blend. Now I'm very specific about when I use body oils because you guys know I fake tan. I use faux tan like literally 3 times a week, and you can't use oil products if you are fake tanning because it completely breaks down the tan. However, If I am wanting to break down that tan, I love an oily product. So I really like to do like a really nice soaking bath. I use like a tan remover, and then on top of that, I'll use a body oil, and it just really helps to break down those last like stubborn bits of tan that are stuck to like the dry patches, your elbows, your knees, your ankles. And it really just helps to like give your body a full blank canvas. And then it means that it's really revitalized, it's really refreshed, it's really nourished with the oil. And then it means that when you put on a fresh layer of tan, it just sits so beautifully. I have really made an effort recently to make sure that I'm oiling more, which sounds really weird, but when it comes to like my skincare, really nice oily products I find work really well with my skincare. I'm very, very dehydrated, like in terms of my skin needs, it just needs a drink. So I find oil products are great on my skin, they're also great on my hair. I've been oiling my hair a lot more, and so using a body oil I think is a great way just to give my skin a really, really lovely drink. And then lastly, I'm trying out a product that to me, I'm not entirely sure if this is going to be a bit of like a fad product, but it is the Elemis Targeted Toning Body Moisturizer, and it's basically a body moisturizer that's supposed to help with things like cellulite and any kind of like, you know, when you get this like uneven bumps and things like that on your skin. It's basically a great way of kind of just like smoothing and affirming your skin. It says that it's been clinically proven to reduce the appearance of cellulite with combined daily massage. It harnesses a blend of nigari salt and Giardia rubens. The unique transformative texture transcends from a rich cream to a delicate oil when applied to the skin. I think this might be another one that I have to use when I am not fake tanning / wanting to remove my fake tan. I thought this could be a really, really lovely one. I feel like Elemis is a brand that is just such an amazing like gifting brand, because number one, they have so many gorgeous products. They're like really lovely, luxurious products without breaking the bank. And number two, like they really show that you care, because they are fairly personalized, but not too personalized that it's something that like, you know, you have to know exactly what product that person uses. Like something like this I think would be so, so lovely. So I will link all of that down below. I'm so excited to just give my skincare routine a little bit of a refresh and just switch it up a little bit. As I said, I feel like I've been using the same products day in, day out, and I really just wanted to give it like a good old refresh, try out some new products. So I think that's probably the biggest beauty order I have ever done, but I'm so hyped to give these products a try. Okay, it's a little while later now, and I've just come upstairs to kind of give my makeup a little refresh and give myself a bit of a powder, because I am getting really, really warm today. It is hot. I feel like it's been one of those days where it didn't start off that warm in the morning. As we've gotten further through the afternoon, the sun has just been shining, and it has very much warmed up the house. So I've just been sitting downstairs on my laptop, getting all my emails done and trying to wrap up for today. So, because as I said, I've got a very exciting day plan, which I probably should have rephrased that to an exciting afternoon, because it is a work day. However, my mum and I have decided we're going to finish work early today and enjoy the area that we live in. I am absolutely loving being back down in Hampshire. I was born and raised in Hampshire, born and raised in Southampton actually, which I really, really love, and it's so nice to be back down in Hampshire, back in the kind of like countryside as well. Where I was living in West London, it was like a good 40-minute drive to get to any kind of like nice walks or nice countryside, and I'm loving being back down in and around Hampshire. And if you don't know Hampshire, you might not know that it has one of the biggest national parks called the New Forest, and it's just the most beautiful place. If ever you're looking for like a nice place to go on a staycation, I would definitely recommend this in New Forest. It's such a gorgeous, just a gorgeous place to be, and we're actually going to one of my favorite places in the New Forest this afternoon. We're heading to Limewood House. Honestly, I can't tell you how much I adore Limewood House. I actually first went there when I was, it was for afternoon tea for my 21st birthday, and I remember it was so special. So special. I thought it was the bougiest thing ever. I thought I was such a queen for being there. And now it's become quite a regular place for me to visit. Alex and I went there for my birthday this year. I love going there for like drinks, just for like, you know, a coffee, for a nice lunch. It is the most magical place, and I've actually only ever been there as like a day guest, like someone who's just going for the day, going for a drink and then coming home again. I've never even stayed there as a hotel guest. I would love to stay there overnight one day, because they've got the most gorgeous spa, they've got an outdoor pool, they have the most stunning grounds, they host a lot of weddings there as well, which is just, I can imagine, so magical to experience. So we've decided to basically make the most of where we live and make the most of the weather at the moment, and it's so nice to be able to do this and just finish a little bit earlier for the afternoon, head to Limewood House and enjoy a nice cup of coffee there and soak up the surroundings. And I've spoken about Limewood quite a lot, especially on my Instagram. I've shown you a few photos over there, but I've never actually taken you along with me, so I thought I would take you guys with me, show you around the grounds, show you just how beautiful it is, because if you are ever looking for a staycation in Hampshire, Limewood House is your place to go. It's literally my dream place to stay out overnight. I would love, love, love to get myself booked in to a room there one night. So I'm just topping up my makeup, refreshing myself, getting myself ready to go. I'm going to go pick my mum up and we are going to drive into the heart of the New Forest. So we have just arrived at Limewood now, and look at how beautiful this place is. Of course, we've got the Mercedes and the Aston. Is that an Aston? It's an Aston right in front here. Such a beautiful, beautiful building. It's actually a lot busier than we were expecting it to be. I think a lot of people are here on their staycations, trying to make the most of the British summertime. Unfortunately, the cloud has come over now, but it doesn't matter. We're still going to enjoy our time here, grab a drink, and just take the afternoon off. It is a couple of days later now. I feel like I left you whilst we were at Limewood House, which was so lovely. Typically the sun went in literally the minute we arrived. It was sunny all day, and then the second we got there it clouded over, but it was still so beautiful. It's such a lovely way just to like spend an afternoon, enjoy a little bit of peace and quiet, have a cup of coffee, soak in the surroundings. So yesterday I was actually in London. I didn't take you guys with me because it was one of those days where I knew I wouldn't be able to vlog any of like my meetings, any of the things that were happening that day, so I didn't want it to be like a vlog of just like, hi, I'm in London. Okay, hi, I haven't spoken to you all day, so I just thought I would leave the camera at home, just concentrate on the meetings that I had, which went really, really well. I met some really, really lovely ladies. Honestly, it's like one of my favourite parts of this industry is being able to like see them in person, see their faces, give them a big squishy hug. I absolutely adore it. And I was just thinking when I was on the train home, I love being down in Hampshire now, because it means that I'm still really easily able to get into London. Like, it's really accessible for me, but it means that on one day I'm in the New Forest surrounded by these wild horses, countryside, forest, loveliness, and then the next day I can be in London in the middle of Central having meetings with my favourite brands. Like, I'm so grateful for being down here, and I just absolutely adore it. Hampshire just has my heart. I love it so much. But whilst I was in London yesterday, I actually had a little bit of time to spare in between a couple of meetings, and I decided to pop into H&M in store. And one thing I will say is that I definitely prefer shopping H&M online. When I went into store, it just reminded me of like how stressful I can sometimes find it. I just find a lot of the stuff that they put on display is not always what's like new in online. It's not always, you know, obviously it's not like styled up because it's just hanging on a hanger, and I just feel like it's not as organized. Like, I don't know, I really like online because you can kind of like have a look at all the pieces, and I feel like they're organized and like what's been coming in, like the collections, things like that. I feel like when you go into a store, it's just very all over the place. And one of the biggest things I've definitely noticed is they're really pushing at the moment for kind of like Gen Z fashion and style, you know, that very like Y2K style, and it's obviously just not me. And it's weird because when you go online on H&M, 99% of their like products aren't that Y2K fashion and aren't that like Gen Z style. As soon as you step in store, it's like everywhere, and you have to like rifle through to find the like hidden gems in the store. So yeah, it was nice. I picked up a couple of nice pieces, and I thought I would show you what I have added into my wardrobe, what's new in. But I will say, shopping H&M online is definitely a more enjoyable experience. So I'll link to H&M New In down below if you want to check out what they've got, because they do have some really gorgeous pieces, but I thought I would show you what I picked up. Okay, so the first dress that I picked up is this absolutely gorgeous like yellowy number. Now this is not a colour I normally go for, but they had a few different things in this print. I'm definitely noticing a theme with H&M at the moment, that when they see that a print kind of does well, or like a fabric is really popular, they bring it out in lots of different variations. So like a trouser version, a skirt version, a dress version, a top version, and I saw that they did that with this little yellow number, and I just thought it was really cute. I feel like yellow is actually quite a universally flattering colour. I feel like it suits quite a lot of skin tones. This kind of shade of yellow, this like deeper, more mustardy colour, I feel like really goes with a lot of different skin tones. And I just thought this was such a gorgeous dress. We've been having some quite hot weather recently. It's been like, you know, hot and then not so hot and then hot and then not so hot. So I feel like a nice floaty dress like this is perfect this kind of British weather where you just want something really lightweight, really comfortable, like loose, easy to wear but still looks really stylish. There's nothing worse than having to like wear something comfortable but feeling like you're just wearing a bin bag. I really love to feel beautiful as well. I just thought this was so lovely. It's actually like got this little like button down detail which I really love. I feel like when the buttons are the same fabric as the dress, it always looks a lot more expensive than it is. And it also has a little belt detail, but I'm kind of thinking this might be nice loose as a bit more of like a kaftani style, but you could style it up either way. I feel like if you're belting it and like adding a bit more kind of like elevated accessories, you could obviously style it up a little bit dressier, and then if you wanted it like loose with a pair of slides, it's a lot more cash for that kind of like weekend style. But I just thought this was such a gorgeous dress to add into my summer wardrobe. This dress is absolutely gorgeous, a perfect like heat wave dress. I picked it up in a small, and I will say it is still quite large with regards to the belting versus the not belting. I do think it kind of needs that belt, because even though I've sized down this, it is still absolutely huge on me, but in a kind of nice way, like, you know, the way that you can belt it in and just kind of like pull it out a little bit, you know, like make it quite casual, quite loose. I really like that because it still does like highlight that silhouette, pull your waist in, give you like a really lovely cinched in waist while still being really loose and comfortable. I love the fact that the sleeve's just like really oversized. It's so super loose and super comfortable, but definitely sized down in this, because if I'd gone for my usual size of a medium, this would have been so big on me. But I really love the button details. I think it looks really lovely. It really elevates the dress, and the length is gorgeous as well. It just comes to like this mid-axi length, which you guys know is just like my favorite length at the moment. I've just started up with my little June London slides, which is just my favorite thing at the moment. This is exactly what I'd wear this dress with just like any kind of easy slides, and these are the ones that I've been reaching for all of the time. If you didn't know, I actually picked these up from Amazon Fashion, which, check out my last video to see what other gorgeous gems I picked up from there. But yeah, I really love the dress. Oh my god, hang on. No, it's not got pockets. Honestly, almost died then. I was like, if this has pockets, that will make this dress. But I really love the colour of it as well. I think the yellow is quite different for me. A little bit more out there, like a little bit more of like a print and a bit of a bold dress. But I really love it. I think it's so gorgeous and so perfect for the hot weather. Next is this absolutely stunning shirt dress, and I saw this and just gravitated towards this. They actually had this in like a beigey colour as well, which is really cute, but I felt like white was what was missing in my wardrobe, and it's this super loose like kaftani style white shirt dress, and I just fell in love. And this is actually 50% Tenel lyocell, which is not really a fabric I'm that familiar with, but oh my goodness, it is the softest, most lightweight thing in the history of the world. I could not believe it. Like, as soon as I felt this fabric, I was like, you are coming home with me. Like, it is so cute. I really love the style of it as well. I love the fact that it's got this like open collar. The way I was kind of envisioning styling it is just like belting it with a little like wicker belt, like stretchy wicker belt that I have from Warehouse. No, Phase 8. I absolutely adore that belt. It goes really well with these kind of like lighter, looser fabrics as well, and I thought this would be such a lovely one to style up, like a real classic in your summer wardrobe. I feel like a white shirt dress is just so essential. It's definitely something that I have been missing in my summer wardrobe. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is the problem with buying things in store and maybe not seeing how they were kind of like styled up online. I'd be really interested to see how H&M styled this and how the model wears it, because I don't know if you can see, and I don't want to get too close, this is so see-through, like I'm wearing nude pants and you can literally see the outline of my pants, and if you look closely, which I'm not going to come too close because I don't want you to see it, but you can see the outline of my bra, which is not the cutest thing in the world. I don't know if this was actually meant to be more of like a beach cover-up. You weren't supposed to belt it and you were supposed to just wear it loose as a beach cover-up. However, I do love it. I do really love it belted, so I think I'm gonna have to invest in a white slip to wear underneath this, because I actually can't believe I don't own a white slip. I own a black one, but not a white one, so I might have a look on Amazon Fashion and see if I can find a little white slip. Maybe I'll find one on H&M. I'll link something down below if I find a little white slip for you guys. But if I want to wear this as a normal dress, I'm definitely going to have to wear something underneath because it's just so see-through. But I feel like you could, if you wanted to, wear it just completely loose and then wear this as more of like a beach cover up, like a caftan. I feel like now that I've taken off the belt, it's even more obvious that you can see my pants. But you could wear this as more of like a beach cover up. I think this would be really, really lovely just to throw on because it's so lightweight and so comfortable. Like, look at the way it moves. I absolutely adore it. And you've got a couple of little side slits at the side, which I think really help just to like add to the shape of it. So yeah, if you are going to pick this up, just know, completely see-through. So depending on what you're wearing it for, you will either need a slip or wear it as more of like a beach cover up, throw on a caftan if you're heading to lunch whilst you're on holiday. But I do really like it, so I think I am going to keep it and just invest in a little slip to put underneath. Next is a dress that I just fell in love with. I saw this near the door and I just knew I had to bring it home. Now this is in a style that H&M has realised is very popular, because I think they have about 10 million prints and 10 million versions of this dress now, because we just love it. It's such a perfect holiday and UK dress. Like, it's a great dress for if you're abroad, if you're going away, but it's also a great dress if you're here in the UK, if you want something super flattering, super comfortable, super lightweight. I absolutely love this. So it's this like kind of sheared Bardo bodice, but it does have straps if you wanted to add the straps, and it's got this really lovely like cotton loose skirt which just sits so beautifully. I love it so much. This white and blue print is absolutely gorgeous. I've not really seen much else in this print actually, but I wouldn't be surprised if you keep an eye out on their website if they bring out a lot more variations of this print, because I think it's so gorgeous. You guys know how much I love white and blue in summer. I feel like it's a really classic colour combo. Again, it's great for the UK, it's also great for abroad, and I would also consider blue as a neutral. I think I've spoken about this before, but I find blue quite an easy colour to style up. Obviously blue denim, like, it's kind of a bit more of a neutral for me, and if you've got a very neutral wardrobe like I have, it's a great way to add a little pop of colour into that wardrobe, and it will go with all of your neutral pieces, all of your neutral accessories, your bags, your shoes. So I absolutely adore this dress. So I'll link it down below. Check out all the variations and all the patterns that they do it in, because you're definitely going to want to pick it up. Love. These dresses are just my favourites. They are absolutely gorgeous. Love the silhouette of it. I love the fact that because it's like a cotton, it's a little bit stiffer as a skirt. Like, it's light but stiff, so it sits really nicely, just kind of like bounces off your hips, which I absolutely adore. I love the sheared bodice as well. I feel like it stops at such a flattering point because it just kind of like comes out, and it really helps to like pull in that silhouette, cinch in your waist. You could actually add a belt to this as well if you really wanted to highlight that small waist silhouette. I've decided to add the straps just so you can see what they look like. They're just the exact same kind of pattern but in a little spaghetti strap, and they are adjustable as well, which is very exciting. I love the length of this too, because it's such a perfect mid-axle length. Honestly, H&M have just nailed this silhouette, and they know it. That's why they brought it out in so many variations, so many colours, and so many prints. So I would definitely recommend picking it up and getting it in your favourite pattern, your favourite colourway, because it really is a dress that you will wear so much throughout summer. It's so perfect just for like pottering in the garden, sitting out and having a morning coffee, when you're on holiday. Like, there are so many different occasions that you can wear this dress for, which is why I just absolutely adore it. Now, next is a top that's going to be very tricky for me to show you what it looks like just as I'm holding it up, so you're going to have to wait to the cutaways to see what this looks like. But it's this really cute kind of crisscross halter neck style top. I fell in love with this colour. It's like this really muddy brown. It's the best way to describe it, like a dirty brown, which definitely doesn't sound cute, and it doesn't sound like the kind of colour that I would normally like gravitate towards, but I just really liked it. I feel like it just looks very like a Moroccan-esque, and I was picturing this with my favourite H&M maxi skirt. I thought that might look really cute. It's just like a little lightweight like summer outfit. I absolutely adore it. It's a little bit different for me. I know I normally go for the same kind of dresses again and again, so I thought I would pick up something slightly different, something that I can style up a little bit like differently, and I thought would be really cute. How cute is this top? I'm absolutely in love with it. The label is like really annoying me. I'm trying to like tuck it in so that I can show you how the top looks, but oh my goodness, it's so cute. It's got this really big open back detail and the cute little crisscross halter neck. I absolutely adore it. It really does look very Moroccan, and I love how it looks styled with the skirt. This is exactly how I'd wear it. I feel like there's lots of different ways that you could wear this, like if you wanted to be a bit cooler in the sense of like a cool girl, you know, like little denim shorts or like a little, I don't know, hot pants or something like that. But for me, like a big maxi skirt just goes so well with this. I love the fact that it has this little cutout here. Well, it's not cut out obviously, but like as you have the skirt on your waist, you get this little bit of skin showing, because I always find that area is actually really flattering to have as a bit of a midriff. And I love the colour of it. I feel like it sits really nicely against my skin tone. Sometimes these kind of like warmer neutral colours you have to be a bit careful with if you've got like pinky skin like me, but I think it sits really nicely against my skin tone, and I love the detail of it. I feel like this top looks really expensive actually, but it was super affordable, so I'll link it down below because I think it's such a cute little addition into my wardrobe. And lastly, I picked up some socks. The most exciting thing from H&M, but I must say I wanted to include these in the haul because H&M socks are definitely the best for like their little like ankle socks. I have tried socks from so many different places like M&S, John Lewis, like I've tried some quite expensive socks, I've tried some quite affordable socks, and I definitely think the H&M ones are the best. They are £9.99 for a pack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, that's a random number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, for a pack of 7. Bit of an odd number, but they are the best ones in terms of not like ripping. Like I don't know about you guys, but I put my toe through so many pairs of socks. So like, you know, when the like ball of your foot just like rubs thin, these ones I find are the best ones. I picked them up just as I was by the tail. I was like, oh, I need some more socks. So I thought I would just include these at the end of the haul because they are actually such an essential in my wardrobe. And I know they're super boring, and I know that's not something you normally think about when you're like heading to H&M for some fun fashion shopping, but H&M socks are the best. To leave this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the new in pieces and coming around Hampshire with me. Let me know if you would like to see more of like Hampshire as a county, because I feel like there's so much focus on like London, you know, everything that's happening and going on in London, or like, I don't know, I just feel like Hampshire doesn't get the love that it deserves. So let me know if you'd like to see more, because we've got so many gorgeous areas in this county. Like you've got the New Forest, you've got the beach, you've got like big cities, you've got gorgeous countryside. Like it's such a stunning area, and I'm so happy to be back down here. So let me know if you would like to see more of Hampshire. I can definitely try and include that a little bit more in the vlogs. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you did, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.